Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the next round of the Gameonathon 2023. Let's see if I can get myself in frame here. Now, we started with 8 players, and now we are working way down to 4 players. And the next game is GeoGuessr. 1 versus 1 GeoGuessr. If you've never played GeoGuessr, here's how it works. You are placed randomly in Google Maps Street View, and you have to figure out where in the world you are. The player who guesses correctly to the closest location gets the most points. At the end of 5 rounds, we will declare our winner of this round, and they will move on to the next round of the Gameonathon. We are going to start with Zekrom versus Mike. All right, here we go. Players are loading in. Let's see where they're at. Yep. All right, now this is their practice round, folks. If they've not seen this game before, it can be a little bit confusing. So they have 90 seconds to figure out where in the world where in the continental United States they are specifically. They can use any clues that they can see, but all they get is what they see there. Trash cans we discovered during our prep were actually a good option. You can figure out what city you're in if you can read them. License plates are blurred, so kind of hard to figure out where you're at from those. There are a lot of players who play this game, and they can, from a single glance, know what country they're in and sometimes what city they're in within that country. "30 seconds on our practice round. Ooh, it's a tough choice. Studiously focusing on the trash cans. Mike has made his choice. Or almost. 5 seconds. All right, let's see how our practice round went. And that looks like Mike was the closest with 4,000 points. All right, we're going to reset. They now have 5 rounds to decide who will be the round 2 champion and move on to the final round of the Gameonathon. All right, here we go. Now, if you don't know what the Gameonathon is, ladies and gentlemen, we randomly selected 8 Game On Expo attendees to compete today across a series of games. The winner will take home an Xbox One X, a PS5, a Nintendo Switch, and a Stream Deck, all for winning a game of GeoGuessr. Well, and the next game. All right, 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Where are we? A little bit of a load-in issue there for Zekrom, it seemed like, or she was just blacked out. It is Ray. What's going on? They are running on the same internet connection. It's as even as can be. Zekrom technically, or Michaela technically with the more powerful gaming laptop. And we see her trying to examine the houses, maybe the cars. Mike quickly moving across the board, just trying to find anything he can. Ooh, maybe he could pick up an area code? Beware of dog signs, may or may not help. 15 seconds in this first round. All right, Zekrom has made her choice. And who was the closest? Looks like it was somewhere in California there. 1,800 points going to Michaela in round one. All right, round two coming up. It's a wooded area. Ooh, a plantation. Bulow Plantation. These beautiful wooded areas. Courtesy of our sponsor, Google. Ooh, a sign. We see the lake house sign indicating we might be near a body of water of some kind. Here we go, 10 seconds.
Oh, it was so we selected attendees for GeoGuessr today. So it's just a random selection process.
All right. Mike, bringing it back a little bit now.
Yeah, we're in 5 rounds.
All right, where are we now? Open area, shopping complex of some kind. The Fresh Market. I feel like there's going to be someone in the crowd who's like, I've been to the Fresh Market. Jet's Pizza. Rite Aid? Oh, it's a Rite Aid. So we know we're not in Arizona. Oh, we have an audience member who knows. Like, I've been to Jet's Pizza. Current score stands at Michaela with 4,466 points. Mike with 3,000. Mike had a great round last time, got it a little bit closer. "15 seconds left in the round." Mike has made his choice. He has chosen his destiny. And he looks like he is pretty close. 4,879 points for Mike and 1,350 for Michaela. Round 4. 5 rounds total, ladies and gentlemen. With that single guess, Mike took a commanding lead of 2,100 points. Oh. Maybe picking up on the area code here. If you have an encyclopedic knowledge of area codes, that would be extremely helpful. Now, these are all in the continental United States. And when they figure out where they are, or they feel like they know where they are, then they go ahead and go down to their map on the bottom right and place a marker. And then the game determines who is the closest and awards points based upon your proximity to the actual location. Michaela looking like she's ready to make her guess. Here we go, 10 seconds. Ooh, interesting. Both pretty far off. Michaela taking home 481 points there. Mike was 0, but Mike still with a strong lead of about 1,500 points. Final round. Will Mike retain his lead, or will Michaela come in and swoop it? Looking for street signs, looking for any signs that we can find here. Ooh, there's a trash can out there, a recycling bin. Mike checking out the trail signs. "30 seconds in this round. The winner will be crowned and we'll move on to the final 1 versus 1. Taking place at 5 p.m. today with a very special game. All right, Michaela's locked in. Her fate is sealed. 10 seconds left. Ooh, and it's a close one. It's a clincher. They're both kind of far off, but Mike on the other side of the U.S., and it still looks like Mike is going to retain his lead and will take it home today. Congratulations, Mike. Moving on to the final round of the Gameonathon.
Thanks, man. Man, I tried to get that one in, and I didn't get it. So I got 0 on that one.
Oh, really?
Oh, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I know this.
Nice, awesome. Good job.
All right. We'll go ahead and reset. Check, check. Thank you. All righty. So they're gonna go into their practice round here, just kind of get the feel. And we have George versus Luis, aka Arizona Smash's own Rave Remix, legendary Pac-Man player. All right. Now, if you're new to this, folks, we are playing GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr is a game where you get dropped into Google Street View, and you have to figure out where in the continental United States, or perhaps even the world, you are. Using context clues from the environment around you.
No, they go to the final round.
Alrighty. Cool. Practice round is done. We're going to make a quick adjustment. They were pretty close. Very nice. All right, we're going to make a quick adjustment, and then we will get started with the match. All right, we're gonna give him 30 seconds, just testing, make sure the internet's connection is solid here. Five seconds. And there we go. Okay, we will go ahead and restart.
I just randomly picked. It was Idaho though. I saw a sign.
All right, here we go. Now, if you're not aware, folks, this is Gameonathon 2023. Gameonathon is a special event where we randomly select 8 Game On Expo attendees to compete in games throughout Saturday. The first one that they played earlier today was Street Fighter 6, the latest and greatest in the Street Fighter franchise today. But now they are playing GeoGuessr, a game where you are dropped into Google Street View and have to find out where the heck you are using context clues, such as trash cans, the type of home, a basketball hoop, someone's license plate, which is actually blurred, so you can't use those. What kind of foliage? There are players who know based upon the trees where they are. I've seen players who can find their location anywhere in the world in 1 second. All right. George looking very closely at the trash cans here, maybe going to pick something up from an area code. Ray flying through the neighborhood, trying to see what he can find. 30 seconds left. Once they are confident as in their location, or reasonably confident, they will drop a pin on the map on the bottom right, and the player who is closest will receive the most points. Now, they both do receive points, so it's not winner take all each round. You can lose the first round and win the next few and still make it back. But the closer you are, the better. 10 seconds in this first round. All right, a big W for Rave in the first round. Only 87 points for George. Rave taking home 2,992. There is a mountain to climb. Oh, a good starting point. Let's see what we've got here. Easy Pick Food Mart. Maybe if you're from one of these states, you've been to the Easy Pick. A Chase Bank. Not a lot of those out there. Thirty seconds.
It looks like New Mexico.
Ooh. Campaign signs. Very interesting.
Oh wait, that's a name.
George feeling pretty confident based on that guess. He saw that campaign sign. He went right in there. Let's go. A huge up for George. 4,400 points.
Oh, it was Florida.
Oh, yeah.
I blame the Florida. I didn't know that.
It's all. All right, next round, round 3. We have 5 total rounds here. Winner does go on to do a 1v1 in the grand finals of the Gameonathon at 5 p.m. today. Checking mailboxes. definitely not Phoenix. I couldn't afford that much land if I tried. Oh. Oh, oh. These wide open plains are the hardest because there's just not a lot of markers. Zooming in, trying to see the cars, any kind of signs of maybe there's a flag in the window of some kind, a school banner, a blank mailbox. George laughing to himself. He looks at the mailbox. It's just blank. Ten seconds here in round 3. All right, Ray made his guess. His fate is sealed. Ooh, all right. Luis with a great guess this time around. 2,571 points to George's 273. That is going to bring it a lot closer. We'll start the next round. And let's take a look at the tally right now. Currently, we have Luis in the lead. But it is so close. Only a 1,000 point difference. Where is this? It's the middle of nowhere. Both flying through, just trying to get to civilization so they can see some. Oh, interesting. So George finding a sign for a ranch. Ray finding a real estate sign, though. Just up the road. All right, found a campground. It's a trailer park with RV panels, okay? Or with solar panels. All right, 5 seconds. A quick guess coming in. Georgia says, all right, let's see. And he's really close. 3,842 points for George to Rave's 2,689. That is the end of round 4. It's still kind of close, though. If you look at the difference in their points, it's about 1,200, and they had a 1,000-point difference before. Final round. Point total stands at less than 300. If I'm making it out correctly. I see about 8,624 for George and 8,390 for Luis. This one is going to seal the deal. Tractor. Ooh. All right, 1 minute left on the clock. Making their way down the road. Just trying to get to another piece of civilization. George waving his hands like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 40 seconds. Ooh, see a farm sign? Is there any context clues we can pick up here? Looks like a school. Less than 15 seconds, 10 seconds on the clock. George praying. And Ray was so close. Oh, my goodness. GG's. That is the end of this round of the Gameonathon. Luis moves on to the final round, 1v1 at 5 p.m. for the Gameonathon, where he will have a shot at a PS5, an Xbox One S, a Nintendo Switch, and a Stream Deck. Congratulations, Luis.
Shit, man.
All right, we're going to get on some more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate up on the stream here, and then we will be back at 5 p.m. with the finals of Gameonathon 2023.